Okay, and welcome everyone to another Two Stupid Gamers video. I'm Mash.
I'm Zero.
And what we also are is lost.
Yeah.
Zero dropped the map and we got cheese sauce all over it, and now we know where the fuck to go. We're trying to figure this map out, but it doesn't work.
It wasn't my idea to get freaking nachos. It was yours.
Dude, you know those nachos were worth it.
They were.
Anyway, we're trying to figure out how the fuck to get out of here. I think we just should find a bus stop first.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
Yes, please. It's
been a while.
It's been a really long time.
Bus stop.
Yeah, we're really sorry if anyone's enjoyed this playthrough and we haven't done one in 2 days, 3 months, 6 months.
Half a year.
Yeah, we just got distracted. We had a lot of other content, and this playthrough is really hard to do remote for us because of lag, so we kind of only do it when we can physically meet up. Which just happens to be really infrequently, huh?
Yeah, quite honestly. Also, I told you to get this on PS4.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't hate me.
I guess.
Don't hate me. Seriously, last time we did this on PS4, it was actually quite doable. Ow!
I can't believe that didn't hit me. What the fuck?
Ow!
I heard that clunk. Okay, so...
All right, we have 2 question marks, but we got to go to the exclamation point. So see if you can go to... Move to Uptown? Yep, it's right next to us. We just got to go right.
Yeah, but the thing is we have to go left, left, up, right, right, right again. So we were... The layout is really weird.
All right.
That's totally a Volvo, by the way. I've said this before in this game, but I hate that they don't have a mini-map. Every time I get into a new screen, I'm like, okay, now where do we go? You know, like, stop, check the map, stop, check the map. So annoying.
I agree. That's definitely something they should have done, but it probably just wasn't in scope, or they probably didn't have a good way to do it. Although that makes no sense to me.
Right. Like, a little bit of QA testing probably could have figured out that would have helped, you know? I don't see why they wouldn't. Just get Aaron, the Ego Raptor, the QA tester, the tester. You remember that show?
Oh my god, I had completely forgotten about it.
Everybody had forgotten about it.
The thing is, I didn't watch it religiously, but I enjoyed watching it because it was free content. On PSN. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like upset about it.
Oh.
I remember there was this Dominican chick that was, oh my god, I thought you fell. Yeah, there was this Dominican chick that was part of one of the last like seasons.
Mm-hmm. Everybody
was like hating on her, and I'm thinking to myself like, she's a little annoying, but not to the point where it's like that bad.
What, wasn't there some like controversy involving that show where like someone got eliminated and everyone got mad? Was it Ego Raptor that got eliminated?
He did get eliminated.
Yeah.
And it was for a kind of a dumb reason. So I don't know how to explain this that well, but let me go ahead and try.
Do your best.
So there was sort of like a team exercise where they were set up in like 2 teams, and you know, they had to fire like balls out of like this weird cannon thing. And Ego Raptor had finished his whole thing early. So in his attempt to try to help, he went to go get more of those like cannonball things to help his friends or like his teammates, you know, continue, right? That was his way of helping, but the judges didn't see it that way. They're just like, you could have done way more helping if you had just helped them fire. And he's like, oh, I mean, I was trying to help in that way, you know?
Yeah.
And another slight against him was that he tried to use like his prior fame, you know, in like an interview earlier, and they're like, we kind of don't like that, you know. So because of those 2 things, we're just gonna eliminate you.
Yeah, that's.
I found that to be pretty shitty.
I mean, he's basically a gaming celebrity. Why would you do that? But I remember hearing about that show and being like, oh, so they're doing like a gaming related reality show.
Yeah.
And then I hadn't really watched it because I didn't feel like it, and just the amount of insanity, like everyone was talking about it. Oh my god, you know, this thing happened, and I just thought to myself, maybe I should have watched it. What happened?
I'm pretty sure you can still find it online.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if Sony still has it up. They should.
So this was like a Sony thing.
Yeah, it was Sony produced.
Gotcha.
And again, reality shows are some of the cheapest games to develop.
Yeah.
There's no, I mean, sometimes it can be scripted, but for the most part, there's just no script. You just have people. The most you can do is try to drum up drama.
Yeah.
To like help the show. But other than that, it's kind of unscripted.
I'm gonna go on my rant right now.
Go
I
ahead.
think reality TV is terrible, and everyone who watches it should feel bad.
Agreed.
No, but reality TV really sucks.
It really does.
I remember watching. We used to watch a show together a lot, especially during our sessions when we had breaks. That was Adam Ruins Everything, and that show really did a great expose about reality TV.
Yep.
It was like, and this really hits on a different level for us because we do all this shit on a regular basis. But there's so much in the editing process that it's like, this is just fake. They were talking about how you could use audio or like filming techniques to basically make it seem like something happened, but it didn't actually happen.
Exactly.
And I'm like, it just clicked. I was like, oh my god, reality TV is so fake, and I get it. I get it now. But yeah, no, reality TV sucks. It's something to gawk at. It's something that if you have nothing else to do, you know, feel free to go ahead. But it's just such a waste of time most of the time, and it sucks how everything is made such a big deal over like, oh my god, did you hear that this happened on this reality show? And it's like, it's fake. Like it was all made up. So who fucking cares?
Oh my god, I would get hit.
Oh, side tangent, and we'll come back to talking about reality TV. We have a bone to pick reality TV, so we'll definitely talk more about that.
100%.
Man, I just got reminded that didn't some new Double Dragon game come out? Speaking of beat 'em ups,
Was there a new Double Dragon?
I could have sworn there was like another thing. And anyway, just kind of walking into this part of the game made me super nostalgic for other beat 'em ups like Double Dragon or Streets of Rage or something. Yeah,
So,
I'll put it in post in case I'm misremembering, but I could have sworn there was like a Double Dragon thing that came out. Maybe I'm just thinking of Neon again because it's such a good game.
I will say this, when it comes to beat 'em ups,
Yeah.
I hadn't bought Streets of Rage 4 yet, even though I do want it.
Yeah.
I just hadn't, found the time to buy it. For this month, PlayStation Plus, Streets of Rage 4 is going to be free.
Ooh,
So I'm actually quite excited.
that's a good one.
I'm actually very happy. That's going to be in my library forever now, and I'm just like, thank you, Sony.
I feel like
Great.
honestly with that one, I don't need to play it because I already watched like my friends speedrun it a bunch of times. I know what happens at the end. That guy has no pants. But
He's got nice slender legs, though.
doesn't match the upper part of the body.
It really
What the
doesn't.
fuck?
It really doesn't. I don't get how people. Oh, there's a noise figure. She's the best.
Replenish stamina 100%. So
Wait, it's a consumable?
I guess. Or is
What
it not
the
like an accessory? I don't know what this is, and we just started up, so I'll save my money for another thing. If you want to buy something, go ahead. But yeah, no, Streets of Rage is a great game. Streets of Rage 4. It almost makes me a little bit nervous about Sega doing their own Streets of Rage now, because I'm thinking to myself, like, how are they gonna top 4? It just doesn't seem possible, you know? It's like Sega trying to do another Sonic game, and it's like, you kind of should just go back to the Sonic Mania team and make them make a sequel, you know?
What they need to do is get studios who are passionate, just like the Sonic Mania team,
Yeah.
and have them just develop their own version of like Sonic Adventure.
Oh my god. Like the Sonic Adventure 3?
Yes.
Let's go up real quick. I want to see what this question mark is.
Because honestly, I'm getting really frustrated with Sega. I mean, apparently Frontiers wasn't bad. Apparently. I
Yeah.
haven't played it.
Our good friend Bulbatastic liked it. I know that. I think Bio liked it as well.
Talking about Sonic, did you also hear that Keanu Reeves is going to be Shadow in the movies?
I don't see it. I don't see that choice.
With his
I'm
low,
sorry.
with his low voice and brooding attitude, maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
If you've seen John Wick, you'd be like, okay, I get it.
maybe. I haven't seen John Wick. There's definitely been Stranger Things, but I don't see Keanu for that. But hey, if other people like it, that's fine. Hey, what's this? Another store.
It's a doggy.
Aww.
Wait, did the doggy literally just go woof?
Bow wow.
What?
Yes. Wait a second, let's try that again.
Oh my god.
I fucking love this. This is great. This is the best. 100% would recommend this game just for that. I love it.
Best voice acting right there. Stamina 1%. That seems terrible. But you get 3 luck.
I'm looking at that cocoa soda. It's looking like the best deal. You get 35% stamina and
plus
1 attack.
1 to attack. Yeah.
And then the taiyaki is like the next best.
I guess I'll eat it now. Yeah, the stat goes up. So okay, just to explain things because we haven't done this in a while. Maybe some people don't remember. But every time you consume an item for the first time, you get a permanent stat increase. So I just got +1 to attack, and that's cool though because now it tells me. See that +1 attack? That's gone now.
Yep.
So I definitely want to do another one of these, and I'll eat it, and then I'm good. I'm full. So it's up to you now. You probably should get all of it.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the cocoa
Sure.
soda.
Yeah.
100%. I will eat it. I will get the taiyaki. Eat that shit too. He said bark. I fucking love it. This is great.
Yeah.
I have cash. Let me get the dango. I will store it. And I think I'll be good.
Bow wow.
I fucking love this, dude. This is great.
I like the zombie coming out of the ground. So, what were you talking about before we got to buy food from a dog?
Sonic. Sega and
from-
Sonic.
Right. Yeah. No, they gotta like find the people that made Sonic Mania, apologize to them that it's taken this long, and go, guys, please make a sequel to Sonic Mania.
They literally just the Sonic Mania team. They literally just made their own game.
Oh right, yeah, Penny's big breakout or breakaway or something. Yeah, that
What the fuck?
fire hydrants. You can never predict them. That game, I played it. Honestly,
right?
It's good. It just came out this year, and if I wasn't doing like a gajillion other things, I would probably throw that in for a quick scope because it's a good game. Maybe for next year, I'll definitely finish it. It has strong vibes of like Sonic Team Racing a little bit.
Ooh.
But you're not racing as much. It's more so of like the world exploration feels like that. I don't want you to think that it's a race, like a racing game.
But it's Sonic inspired.
Yeah. You remember that game? The one with like all the funky Europop music and stuff, and you're racing. Everybody supersonic.
Yeah,
racing.
Sonic R.
That's the one I was talking about. Not the ones where they're in go-karts.
No. Because that makes no sense for Sonic.
I agree.
What the fuck? Just have them run.
Although people told me that they like those games, but
The one on the Vita, I loved.
yeah.
Because it just worked.
Right.
And so it was also on the Vita. I have it physically.
You know, ex-NASCAR driver Danica Patrick was in that game?
Yep. I unlocked her.
What the fuck? But
It's a little weird, but you know.
a little weird.
I did like seeing Gum and Beat for Jet Set Radio, though.
Oh, that's so cool.
Brystar wasn't a racer, but he was like the
Cameo?
flag person, yeah.
That's cool.
So it had a lot of references to a lot of Sega IP that we just don't
Yeah.
see anymore, and I loved it. I loved it for that. I just think they need to take that formula and just tighten it a bit more and make it more challenging, because the game was easy, man.
Let's remember that bottom door takes us to a different area, so if
Gotcha.
we inevitably have to go somewhere else, we go there. But yeah, I think a lot of it comes down to, and Bulb, our friend for the channel, pointed this out, that sometimes these companies they have way too much pride.
Yeah.
For instance, Bethesda and Fallout. So Fallout was a series that they acquired from Interplay a long time ago, and they were wonderful games. Like, they were really good games. But then Bethesda, when they bought it, they changed it up a bit. Now, fair. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. they made it so that it's both.
Why did I hit myself?
It's a mix of third and first person gameplay, like FPS TPS gameplay, and I guess there was nothing up here. And it was fine for what it was. The thing is, the Fallout 3 was just a buggy mess. It was like come on, Bethesda, like you could do better than this, but it was just kind of bad in some ways. But the experience itself was good. So then we got Obsidian, which is a different developer, helped create Fallout New Vegas. And a lot of the stuff that people didn't like about Fallout 3, Obsidian actually took into consideration. Like, hey, the old Fallout games are like this. Fallout 3 like changed X, Y, and Z, and it's like this just feels like butchered. So, but Obsidian, like as much as they could, actually did a lot of really good things for Fallout as a game to make it. Yeah, it's still the first-person, third-person action, gameplay that you get with 3, but it has a lot of nods to the old Fallout games. It has a lot of self-awareness of like, hey, this is an RPG, and people play RPGs very specifically. It's not just an action game. It's not Call of Duty or something. And that was like one of the best Fallout games, was Fallout New Vegas. But guess what? Never fucking getting New Vegas 2. It's not happening. Or if we're gonna get it, it's not gonna be produced by Obsidian. Like, they're not gonna let them have another shot. Like Bulb was telling me, he's like, Bethesda is just too proud. They're not gonna like let that happen.
Oh my god, that's so frustrating.
Yeah.
A rarity.
And yeah, I mean, it's really disappointing because we could have this nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
However, our corporate overlords are like, you know what? Fuck you. You can't have this.
A wise purchase.
Let's see. Do I?
35% seems good for that.
Rarity.
Okay, and then I'll store this one.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I hear you.
I hope we meet again. Path of our life.
I would hope that now that they're owned by Microsoft, that a push would be made, that other developers would be given the chance to give us another game like that again. But I have no faith anymore, especially after what Microsoft has done. You heard, right?
Yeah, they just bought a bunch of studios and sold them.
Closed them, not sold them. Closed them.
Yeah, sorry, closed them. My bad words. But my game of the year last year, people were talking about how like, man, it would have been cool to get a sequel for that.
And then they closed the studio.
They closed the studio, and it's just like, oh, thanks.
I think it was Tango Studios.
Yeah, we're so glad that you bought this, Microsoft.
Let's keep moving.
All right, what's going on here?
Hey, Kozuki.
Oh, hey! What are you two doing out here?
Beating up Yakuza.
What are we doing out here?
Honestly.
Funny, you should mention that. I'm chasing down info on the sudden influx of criminal activity in River City for an RCH exclusive story. Nobody knows where all these criminals are coming from, but they're driving at all the old school store owners. I'll get to the bottom of it, though. I always do. This story is gonna be hot.
I'll bet.
No one reads the school paper, Kozuki.
Sorry. Someone skipped breakfast this morning.
Oh, no worries. I followed my leads from RC High to here. I've got a feeling this leads back to Sanwokai Tower, but I haven't been able to get inside yet. Some Oni-looking goons are blocking the entrance.
Strange. Did you show them your RCH press pass?
Yeah, I did. And they told me to beat it. Can you imagine?
I can.
Yeah, who wouldn't take press credentials from a high school student?
Help me get inside the tower so I can get my exclusive?
Maybe later. We need to get going.
Nice talking to you. Good luck with your story.
Okie dokie, so Sanwokai Tower.
Yeah, apparently that's where we need to go. It wasn't that where we ended the last game? Oh shit, dude, you're braver than me. I was scared about falling.
Ah! Oh, you didn't die, so I'll come with you.
Yeah, god damn it.
Do we need to be on that scaffolding?
I don't know, but I like being in high places.
Let's consult. Are you a cat?
Meow.
Do you like running water?
Meow.
I
Meow.
feel like we had this conversation. Okay.
Holy hell!
Well, I think we found who we gotta talk to.
Is that a...
You dressing up for Halloween or something?
I was about to say.
A doo-doo smash.
Me Bobo.
With that loser of Bobo.
You're not him?
Do I look like him.
Yeah.
Well,
She kind of looks like Heihachi to me.
white photo, yeah.
Or if it's very dark.
My name's me Bobo, and it's my job to keep losers out of this sweet nightclub.
Why would you assume we're...
Cause you ain't in here.
Okay.
He's got us there.
Pretty airtight logic.
Any chance you could get us inside?
Not unless I know you've got some sweet dance moves.
Do we have to play a mini game
Of
now?
course we do.
We're young and cool.
Yeah, we're great at
It's
it.
gonna turn into DDR.
I ain't falling for that again. You gotta prove it.
How?
Go get a top 5 score on that dance game in the arcade. Do that, and I'll let you inside.
Fun.
Our friend Hiroshi get the high score?
Yeah, we heard he's pretty good at that game.
Not unless you're trying to get him inside this club.
Fine, we get it. We'll be back.
Okay. So how do we get the salty Splatoon again? Get into the salty Splatoon.
You gotta prove you're tough.
Oh,
come
no.
on.
I thought it was that like 7-Eleven looking place right there.
Yeah, it's actually called Kevin 11.
Oh my god.
All right, let's go run.
Running so... Whoa, look at that.
What is that? Is that a bomb?
No, that's
Oh.
a guy. Holy shit.
Well, it's locked.
That guy's way more serious than the dude we just talked to.
She literally said some Oni-looking guy was blocking the way, so
That's
I guess
probably what it is. Okay.
that was a bomb I was holding on to.
Wow. Explosive.
Get out of here with that fucking hammer. I'll give you a hammer.
But yeah, just to kind of double back so people don't think that I brought up the Fallout thing for no reason. I'm of the mind that the situation with Sega and Sonic Mania and not giving us a sequel already is probably the same type of situation of, hey, we gave our thing to this other team.
And they did a better job.
They did a better job and made us look like a bunch of hacks. We're not gonna give them a sequel. No, we'll just keep putting out like inferior product because to be spiteful, you know.
Yeah. When you have a bunch of old heads running a company still, you're likely gonna have that sort of mentality.
Yeah.
Way too fucking proud of themselves. They can't let it go.
And like, who does that serve? You guys would still make money. It's your IP. You're not gonna lose money off of Sonic Mania 2.
Hell, just try to buy out the studio and bring them on board if that's the problem.
If
That way
anything,
yeah.
they've proven that they've earned it. You know.
Sonic Mania is one of our top games.
It really is.
It's just so good. And then with the DLC added on top of it,
Yeah.
why not? Bringing back old characters that people barely got to see. Love
Yeah.
it. With
Yeah.
different abilities too, like shit.
That was how you do a new game, like a modern thing, you know.
No, they can't do that. What they need to do is they need to re-release Sonic 1, 2, 3 and CD, but then give us less shit for it and charge us a lot of money for it.
Right.
That's what they need to do.
Right.
Because that's what we want, right?
That's what everybody asked for this. They didn't ask for a Sonic Mania 2 or a Sonic Adventure 3. They asked for Sonic 06 and Sonic Forces.
I mean, fair enough. Sonic Force. No, Forces was not. Sorry. I confused it with Frontier. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, not Frontier. No, Frontier seems to be kind of well received from what I've heard. My thing is, though, it's just I'm worried that it takes itself too seriously, which was, in my opinion, the problem with Sonic Forces. But I don't know, like, Sega needs to strike a good middle ground of, like, this is a game that comes from this property of... This is a game that comes from this property that's, like, made for, like, kids' entertainment and, like, kids' games. But then also we want to put out, like, a really good game for it. So they just haven't found that. Anyway, we gotta go there, but
Yes.
we're gonna save that for next time. Unless one of us hits the door.
You should speak faster.
Speak fast. Guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next episode of TSG Playthrough Diversity Girls, episode 11. Next time.
Yes, indeed. We'll catch you guys next time. Mash got it right. Yeah, he's quick with it. We hope you enjoyed our conversations. Let us know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do.